1 year ago exactly, I posted a video titled Collector IA-7 Coming Soon. As you can see in front of me, we have a little snippet of that video. It says World of Tanks Blitz Special IA-7. And then it shows this, the Special Collector IA-7, or whatever you want to call it, that will most likely have been coming into Blitz. The weird part is that the tank never did come into the game. Now, that was over a year ago, and it's not like it was some BS baloney source I was getting the information from. That video I just showed you was the official coming soon trailer from Wargaming themselves, which makes it just that much weirder when there's no news of that IA-7 ever existing in the game files. Wargaming never made another announcement about it. It just kind of drifted away. Now, I have a couple possible conclusions on why this tank drifted away. The first possible conclusion is that Wargaming had the Ukraine stuff go on and they lost track of the tank because of the war. The second idea is that they just forgot about it and it got left on the back burner and it was a project that they gave up on. Or the third is that they're still working on it, and it's going to be some events that you can earn a tier 10, but they want to see how the Waffenträger event or something like that comes out first, because we also have the Batchat clan reward tank, which is going to be in the future as well. So yeah, there's a lot of speculation when it comes to that vehicle. Now, to be fair, it's not news that vehicles like the IS-7, specifically that Collector IS-7, are going to be in test for a very long time or not even in the game yet. For example, I remember when the AMX-30B was in test, for no joke, like 2 years before Wargaming finally released it. I remember what was the other tank? Maybe the M60 I remember seeing for years before they released it to the general public after that kind of Christmas disaster. So it's definitely plausible that Wargaming has just been working on this tank secretly in the background for a very long time and said, you know what, no, we're just not going to release it yet. We're not ready for this. The Blitz community is not ready for this awesome tank. But it is kind of a shame that it hasn't come out yet because it's always been on my mind, where the heck is this vehicle? I remember the other tank. The 50 TP prototype was in testing for a very long time. Originally, it was a tier 8. And then it got turned into a tier 10. Now we have a 57 heavy camping. Good job, 57. Thank you for the free bit of damage. I'll take it. The IS-7 is honestly a really solid vehicle. While it may not have penetration, while it may not have everything, it does carry a very beefy alpha. And obviously, when alpha arrives, it means that you're able to slapper your opponents. Now, this is a weird battle, but not too worried. We got the Type 71 here, and boop! I was kind of hoping we could pen his hatch. The Type has an incredibly troll hatch. I wouldn't say it's hard to pen, it's just troll, which can obviously be a bit of a nuisance when aiming at. So we're gonna aim in on his vehicle, and we're just gonna load. Yeah, let's go for standard, and there you go. Nice hatching shell into the tank. Just go for it. Yeah, you know, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go right over because this guy really doesn't scare me. Hello, Type. I don't really have the pen to cut through your frontal armor, but I have the pen to cut through your side armor. This guy's in a bit of a tricky situation. I'm going to let my E100 ram him for another little bit of 200 damage there. And then let's try and finish him off. Oh, really? 460 alpha, and the shell rolls 390? That's pretty lame, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, let's use the IS-7's good mobility. Make our way over to this chieftain, because he's kind of left alone here. Bit of free damage, I would say. We might be able to get a shell into the 57 while crossing, and let's do that. I mean, it's a bit of free damage to help out our team, so there you go. Nice max roll as well. You can see how long I aimed in to connect that shell, but again, a 575 tap is pretty dang beefy, and it's something the IS-7 is really good at doing. So, let's get a nice shell into that opponent. Unfortunately, we have the 121B behind me, and if I'm gonna play this situation correctly, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to full speed back up like this to a point where this 121B actually can't reverse us, and there you go. Absolutely fantastic. Now the 121B is in a bit of a tricky situation. I'm gonna ram him, which is gonna take him down just enough health for a one-shot for the rest of my team, and that worked actually pretty fantastic. I didn't expect that to work, but hey, if you want to tunnel the mighty Droob, you're going to be stuck in a tricky situation. Now, as we can see, my IS-4 is climbing up the hill. That, it looks like enemy just got cleared, and I'm just going to keep on climbing as well. Here we go. Hello, Mark 6, and boop, there you go. Nice shot. I don't want to lose any more health because I'm not in the, I would say, situation to afford losing any more health. What I'm going to do is I'm first of all going to capture base B. Obviously, I think having base cap is a very important thing. So I'm going to try and capture it, especially because I don't have the most health left. So yeah, let's capture base B, just so we are up on that base cap. Looks like my IS-4 is not going to capture the base, but rather sit in front of the base. Kind of weird, I'm going to be honest. Let's just make our way up towards the front line here. I feel like this is a really good spot right in mid to hold, especially if my IS-4, I don't know what my IS-4 is doing, I'm going to be honest. We got the Concept in mid, we also got the E3. Hello, Concept. Do you want to poke me? I don't think you do. I'm just going to chill here for now. We are up on base cap, which is obviously a nice situation. The thing I'm a little worried about right now is specifically the, there you go. Nice max roll into that Concept 1B. Unfortunately, my teammate did end up bouncing him, but hey, I will take a max roll. It's obviously quite nice to roll 575 on that guy. Let's see. There's the 1-2-1. Okay. Come on. You know you want to poke me. Alright, nice. Our E50M gets a good shot into that guy. The E3 is also a one-shot, and what that means is because I'm not a one-shot, well, I was going to say I can kill him, but it doesn't seem like that's too much of a problem when obviously I'm able to just finish that guy off. Concept, not really sure what he's doing, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I really don't think this guy has any clue what he's doing, but we got a kill. Came out with a victory, and nice, 4,600 damage dealt. You can definitely see the strengths of the IS-7. It's that great frontal armor, it's the good mobility, it's the alpha. That's it, though. It doesn't have good DPM. It doesn't have, I wouldn't say it actually has fantastic armor. It's got troll armor, but it doesn't have fantastic armor. Its lower plate is very easy to pen. It's got a super weak track wheel if you're able to take advantage of it. Its upper plate can be very easily over-angled. Heat shells can butter through it. The turret on the IS-7, I will say, is very strong. Has basically no weak spots, no hatches. Even the side armor of it's pretty strong. And the side armor of the IS-7 is very good. But this is a really good tank, I would say, for beginners. It's not a great tank that does well for super competent and great players out there because you just have better options. Why drive an IS-7 when you can drive the Type 71, which instead of that super strong side armor, has super strong frontal armor. Now, in this situation, I'm going to drive really aggressive past A. I feel like that's what you want to do in a vehicle like the IS-7. We notice that they only have 2 mediums, one of them being a tier 9, and while I probably will be detected, it doesn't worry me up. That gets me a little frustrated. I'm trying to cross this, is what I am very much trying to do. We got the Yo off to the side, and whoa, that shell did not go where I wanted it to, but doesn't make all too much of a difference. We're going to chill right here. And we're going to try and push the enemy mediums off. Oh, no. Okay, well then, that's my luck. The Yag goes there. Well, let's just miss that, and let's back up. And they have another tank. Something else camping in their back. Oh, wow. This is the worst situation I think I've been stuck in a very long time. Well, at least we got one pen out. Our KPZ put himself in a really bad situation as well, and I would love to try and support him, but it's going to be very tricky with that Yag. I've never seen a Yag go there before. I really haven't. I'm going to be honest. That is one of the weirdest things I've seen in a while. Okay. Well, IS-7 shoots, which means I have the ability to help out my teammate here, so let's drive over. Get a nice pen. There you go. And hopefully I'm able to save my teammate. I'm really hoping that he pens the shot. Come on, nice, and he gets the bounce, which means I don't really care if this 268 shoots me, I'm going to be honest, and it doesn't look like he is. Wow, this guy's really set on tunneling my Kampfpanzer, isn't he? Alright, well, in this situation, as much as I would love to, I'm going to kill the, never mind, I was going to say I'm going to kill the 268, but it looks like I don't need to. There you go. Nice shot into the 1-2-1. I know that Yag is still looking at me big time, so I'm going to back up here, not put myself in that situation to be killed. Unfortunately, we are pretty low because of that, and my KPZ is putting himself in an awful situation because of that Yag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive this way, go wide, and see what we can do here. Speed, go, go, go. Okay, there's the Yag, and he is going to badonker my teammate. Hopefully he pens the shell. He does. Nice. I'll give him credit. He was able to connect the shot. And he's not actually dead yet, which is a little surprising. But got the 1-2-1 off to the side. There you go. Nice shot into the 1-2-1. And beautiful. Yag finishes him off. Alright. I'll give my KPZ credit. He stayed alive longer than he should have. He did his job. I think he just played a little too aggressive was the only mistake he made this game. I played a little too aggressive as well, but as you saw, I put myself in a situation where I could get out of that aggressive spot. That's something you always need to make sure you're doing, is if you're playing aggro, you want to put yourself in a position where at least if you bleed and you need to get out of that position, you can. So, in this situation, we got the Skoda off to the side, and that Skoda, we're going to aim in on. Oh, man. You can see just where that accuracy on the IS-7 is quite poor. Now, I'm not worried about the Skoda really penning me, because we are obviously in a hull-down situation here. But our team really needs to get their butts in gear if they want to win this. Oh, IS-7! Man, and now we got the Minotauro on our sides as well. This is not great. Alright, well, let's chill here. I'm not too worried about this guy, and we were able to finally connect a shell. Is my girl going to move, or is the dude just... Wow. Wow, this team is awful. I have a feeling I'm going to die if I poke this, but I don't really have a choice, do I now? I don't know what to say about this team. It's actually speechless. Full health grill, and he's too scared to do a single thing. We're going to lose this on base cap. Our waffle is playing more aggressive than the grill. That is absolutely tragic. Well, hopefully I'm able to save this waffle, but doesn't look like I am. I get a nice shot, and there's my grill. Full health, doing nothing. Thank you. Thank you, teammate. It gets me very frustrated to watch a full health vehicle sit and do nothing the entire game. That girl better have done a lot of damage or I'm going to be very disappointed in him. And there he is, second to worst on the team. Why? Like, man does... It gets me very angry to watch a tank destroyer not support their teammates. That girl could have absolutely farmed that IS-7 if he poked the Kampfpanzer. That girl could have absolutely farmed that 1-2-1 for poking, and yet he didn't. And the waffle as well. I mean, it gets me very sad to see two 40% tank destroyers shoved on my team, which is definitely the backbone of your team. Really, the only tank destroyer that did good was that Yag, and he was 40% as well, but at least he showcased how to do his job. Just... very, very sad game. The specific reason why I pushed so aggressive towards A is so that we could hopefully push their team off of the base. But it just so happened that 2 and 5B kind of blocked me, and then I had the grill in front of me. So, yeah, some games turn out to be like that. But welcome to Blitz. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.